Hey guys, welcome back to Pop Games. Today I want to talk about some games that I want to see on PlayStation 5. Now, I want to stick to one franchise, my favorite franchise of all time on gaming history, and that is Battlefield. So I have a fond love for Battlefield because I started playing the game back on PC back in the 2000s or whatever, and I've never ever stopped liking Battlefield. I used to like Counter-Strike back in the day, like Counter-Strike 1.5 and 1.6, like way back in the day. And then my friends introduced me to Battlefield 2, and wow, was it a different type of game. It was like an open world, huge maps, huge battles with tanks, helicopters, airplanes, you name it. It had a bunch of stuff, and I love the fact that Battlefield 2 was so immense, and you can create your own team if you had a bunch of friends or whatever. You could make a squad and take a base here, take a base there, and spend hours all night playing this game, and I loved it. So I had to try like the 1942 and stuff like that way back in the day on PC, and then I was like, hey, I love this game. So I want to see Battlefield make it back to the PlayStation 5, but I don't want to see another Battlefield 1 or Battlefield 5, like back in the day stuff, like or 1942. I don't want to see like old school warfare anymore. I want them to bring it back to modern warfare or futuristic warfare like Battlefield 2142. So let's go ahead. I have a bunch of games here, stack of games, Battlefield games, and I'm going to go in order, not of release date, but like Battlefield 1, 2, 3, like chronological order. Not release date though. Alright, so we have Battlefield 1. I have this sealed only because I have the digital version of it, and I was not a big fan of Battlefield 1. This game, I always like make a Battlefield video on my channel, I think like every year or every 6 months. This game was kind of sluggish, it wasn't that fast. I didn't like the vehicles. I didn't like maneuvering in the vehicles. I didn't like the airplane. I didn't like the different, I don't know. The only thing I kind of liked in this game was sniping. If you can find a good sniping spot, you can probably do very well. But, I'm not a sniper. I'm more like an assault rifle kind of guy or whatever. Like, I like running around with like a regular, like a semi-automatic rifle or an automatic rifle, not a sniper or small arms fire stuff. I like like an M16 or stuff like that, like modern weapons. Anyway, so this game, I was not a big fan of Battlefield 1. If you have played Battlefield 1, let me know in the comments down below what you think of Battlefield 1. Alright, so keeping on, going in order, here we have Battlefield 2. So Battlefield 2 is the game that I absolutely loved on PC way back in the day. This is what introduced me to the genre. And I love this game so much. It's like so awesome. Oh man, this is so cool. I love this so much. And I want EA or DICE, whatever. I want them to make another Battlefield game that takes place in modern combat. I remember playing this until like 3 or 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, playing these games with my friends, and that was awesome, guys. If you played Battlefield 2, let me know in the comments down below. Okay, so going to Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3 came out for the PlayStation 3, and this one was more modern warfare stuff. It was more modern stuff with the jets, and it had a bunch of different awesome maps, and the graphics were awesome, and it was really fun. It was an awesome game on PlayStation 3, and I loved it. I loved it. The only thing about this game is that I was not that big into console gaming when the PS3 came out. I was more like PC and stuff like that, so I played a lot of this game, don't get me wrong, but I didn't play as much as I actually could have back then. I was pretty busy with some stuff in my life, like school and stuff like that too back then. But Battlefield 3, an awesome game nonetheless, and I really recommend you guys at least look up videos about this game because it was a lot of fun. Battlefield 4. This game is like day one I bought this game for the PlayStation 4. Actually, I got this game before the console even came out. I pre-ordered this game, and then I think I had it before the PS4 launched. And this game, man, I've played tons and tons and tons of hours in this game. I love this game. I beat the main campaign story mode, and then I went ahead and I played multiplayer like non-stop. So I was in college for engineering, and I would take like, you know, some really bad, like tough math classes and science classes and physics and all that kind of stuff. And this was my way of getting away from that. This was like my drug. So I would, you know, if I would have a test, I would play this after the test to get my mind off of all that stuff. So this game, dude, this game is so awesome. I really recommend you play this game. You know, people are still playing Battlefield 4 on the PS4 in 2020. So this came out in 2013. 7 years later, 2020, they're still playing this. So that's pretty insane, guys. I love this. This is like I think this is by far one of my favorite games on the PlayStation 4. And I own this for PC, and I also own it for Xbox One because my buddy wanted to play with me. We played like 2 rounds one day, and that's it. But hey, PS4 all the way. I even made a PlayStation 1 mock-up case. So this is Battlefield 4. I made this artwork myself. You can go ahead and find my video on the channel here. I made this, you know, I got different artwork from Google and stuff, and I put it all together in a jewel case from back in the day. Here's my my game in here. Yeah, Battlefield 4. One of my favorite games on the PlayStation 4 for sure. All right, here we have Battlefield 5. So this game, you know, I knew it wasn't gonna be something I loved. I bought it because it's a Battlefield game. It's, you know, they're going back to World War II with this stuff, and I was not a fan of this stuff. I already played Battlefield 2, or 1942, I mean, and this, I'm like, you know, let me not go back to this. I played it or whatever. I didn't love it. The graphics were amazing, super cool, awesome maps like always, but super like graphically detailed. So many details in these freaking maps, so awesome. The guns were super cool too. Like, you know, if you have surround sound and you play this game, it's like awesome, guys. Like, it's a great experience. It feels like you're in the game itself. But yeah, it didn't do it for me like Battlefield 4 did, and for sure not like Battlefield 2. That's Battlefield 5. Okay, here's another one that I have digitally. That's why I haven't taken this out of the wrap. I bought this actually for like maybe $15 or something, you know, whatever. And the digital version, I got it when it came out, but I bought this for like $15. Anyway, so I played the main story in this, and it was okay. It's like a cop story, buddy cop, and blah blah blah, go on missions and stuff. And it takes Battlefield in a different like way. There's like a fork in the road. We have like the military stuff over here, and then this goes like towards like civilian cop stuff over here. So anyways, guys, so this game, it's all right. You know, it wasn't that fun. Driving the vehicles in this game was not as fun as driving tanks and cool helicopters and jets in the actual Battlefield 4 or Battlefield 2. So Battlefield Hardline didn't really do it for me. I'm not a big fan of like the whole cop stuff when it comes to like a battlefield. I mean, it's called Battlefield. I mean, I'm sure you can have like a battlefield in some kind of city, like, you know, where the cops are fighting with like gangs and stuff like that. But like, no, didn't like it. So moving on from Battlefield Hardline, we have Battlefield 2142. Have you heard of this game? Let me know in the comments down below if you've heard of Battlefield 2142. I mean, if you haven't, you missed out in a big way. Oh man. Do you see the tears coming out of my eyes? Okay. Guys, this game. Alright, let's go ahead and start. So this game, okay, Battlefield 2 was badass back in the day, right? Imagine that in futuristic warfare. So this takes place in the future, and basically like it's some kind of like European Union country versus like some other country over there that, you know, a made up, I guess like a made up union It's, you know, there was some kind of civil war and blah blah blah, and I don't remember the story, but I remember the gameplay, guys. This was absolutely insane. So basically you had, like, you know, it's just like a Battlefield game. You would capture flags or capture areas and, you know, take your enemies down, get some tickets, and then you would win the game. If you had, you know, whatever team had the most tickets, you would win. But they had new vehicles. They had a hovercraft. They had like a helicopter. It was just like a hover ship. It was super awesome. I forgot the name of it, but it's actually back here. Awesome. Let me see if you guys can see that. Oh man, it was so cool. They had, like, you know, walkers. They would call them walkers, and there was, like, you know, like mech warriors, like mechs or whatever. You know, you would get in there, and oh man, you can mow people down. That was awesome. You fight, you know, infantry with that, and you would get so many kills. They had all these awesome, like, infantry vehicles. You can go in there with your buddies, and, like, you know, if you had 3 or 4 buddies in there, you can wreak havoc on the battlefield, literally, because almost everyone had like a gun in that vehicle. It was so cool. The suits were super futuristic. The guns were super awesome. It was so cool, guys. This game is one of the best games I have ever played. Hands down, one of the best games, guys. This game, you definitely have to play it. I know, like, the main servers aren't up anymore, but I think people are, like, you know, keeping their own stuff on the side and, like, basically making this game alive again by just bringing back, like, servers their own separate way. And I don't even know what they're doing. I mean, I wish I had time to do that and actually play it now, but I don't. But guys, if you don't have time to do your research and look into that, at least look up gameplay video, because this game was super awesome. And EA, DICE, please come out with a new Battlefield 2142. Please remaster this game or make a new one or a sequel. This is super awesome. There was another fighting mode or another game mode in this game called Titan mode. And basically, you will go around the map and you will capture areas, like capture a flag again. But this time, when you would capture that flag, it had like a silo that would shoot up a missile, and that missile will go ahead and attack an enemy Titan. And the enemy Titan was basically like a ship, like a hovering ship in the sky. And just think of like a ship in the sea, but, like, you know, just hovering in the sky. And whoever destroyed their enemy Titan won the game. So basically, the objective is get as many silos as you can, as many flags, and then that will shoot up the missiles and destroy the enemy Titan. That was super awesome, guys. So sick, so sick. This game is one of the best games I have ever played, and my friends know how much I love this game. Let me know in the comments down below if you've ever played Battlefield 2142. Please let me know. Battlefield Bad Company and Battlefield Bad Company 2. Awesome games, awesome multiplayers. These games are awesome, guys. Like, it's like basically what Battlefield 3 came from was these games, and I want Battlefield Bad Company 3 to come out so bad, and I have a feeling that it might come out for PlayStation 5. I have a feeling they're gonna come back to the modern era this time around with a PlayStation 5 launch. They might have a PlayStation 5 launch title. Maybe it's Battlefield Bad Company 3, or maybe like a Battlefield 6 that takes place in the future, in the modern times, or a sequel to this. I have a feeling something is gonna happen, because they cannot give us these old games anymore, like World War II or like World War One. We don't want that anymore, guys. At least I don't. I want more modern stuff with cool weapons and cool ways to unlock the weapons, and also futuristic war, because they made awesome games when it came to that. Alright, guys, so that is my history with Battlefield. If you've played Battlefield, let me know in the comments down below. If you're excited for the PlayStation 5, let me know in the comments down below. If you want to see a Battlefield title with the PlayStation 5 on release day, let me know in the comments down below. If you're a big Battlefield fan just like I am, please talk to me, guys. Talk to me. I love this franchise to death. I absolutely love this franchise. If at the peak of the popularity of this games, if that's all I could play before I died, I would definitely play Battlefield over almost any game. Literally the best games that I've had, the best times that I've had playing games was with Battlefield, because I love the tactic strategies of like being on a mic talking to your friends in a headset and being, hey, go to A, I just got shot at A, help me over here, blah 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 blah, let's take this tank and go in, guns blazing, destroying everybody. You know, people are like sniping over here, let's gang up on this person, let's fly the helicopter and come from the back and flank them. Dude, this game, I'm really excited about this. These games are amazing. If you haven't played them, please give them a try. Okay guys, Battlefield 4, Battlefield 2, Battlefield 2142, and yes guys, the Bad Companies are awesome as well. Don't forget, if we get this channel to 10,000 subscribers, like I said in the video down below, make sure you watch that video, I will give away one PlayStation 5 to one lucky winner. So yes, if we get this channel to 10,000 subs before the PS5 comes out, I will give one away. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you guys. Battlefield's awesome and you guys are awesome too. Take care and I'll see you later. Peace out.